Hello and welcome everyone to this Warcraft replay. This is going to be the second game of this best of 3 between THC's Yumiko, spawning in as the red human player in the bottom center of the map. His ally is going to be playing a human player, finally. It is going to be his former teammate Rising Stars Tho, spawning in as a blue human player on the center left of the map. Their opponents who won the first game, it's going to be the purple undead player WFZ, spawning in at the center of the top of the map. His ally is going to be IAM's 120, spawning in as the teal orc player in the center of the right of the map. Yeah. Either way, the map is on Tidewater Glades. It is a new map. It is a 4-player map. So I'll show you guys the creep camps, I guess. Okay, so orange creep camp. Just a lot of murlocs. Nightcrawler is a poison damage dealer. We have a mercenary camp guarded by this green drake. Probably don't think it'll be cleared out in the first 5 minutes, but you know, there are human players in the fights or in the game, so there might actually be an early clearing right there. Once again, just murlocs. We have some spiders over here close to, I guess, both players, and of course we have Furbolg and wolves as well. Looks like Troll Warlord is guarding the 2 gold mines in the middle, and we have a tavern in the center of the map as well. The second expansion is also guarded by Dark Troll Warlords. And we have Goblin Laboratory guarded by just, you know, your standard creep camps. Nothing special over here. And it's basically mirrored, which is good. We have a Ursa Warrior over here and here, so that is the red creep camps of the map. Okay, I was expecting this camp not to be cleared so early on, but Yumiko is actually going to prove me wrong. I honestly don't know the creeping patterns of these new maps because I haven't, you know, I haven't actually casted a game on these. But seeing as there are 2 Archmagi and 2 elementals, that would be an easy dragon to kill. Either way, it looks like it's going to be 2 Archmagi versus a Blade Master and a Death Knight. To be honest, I actually liked the cooperation between 120 and WFZ. The fact that, I mean, 120's role was to just shut down their opponent's units, say for instance Hex, and then leaves WFZ to just take care of it. So that was good synergy from both players. I would expect, you know, a big comeback from Tho and Yumiko because, you know, they are former teammates and they are 2 of, I guess, titans of Warcraft 3 nowadays. Okay, it looks like it's going to be a hard push coming in WFZ's base. I don't think any spirit towers have been created. Nubian Tower is very well underway to being completed, but that won't be enough to actually fend off these 2 humans. And of course this Archmage got a Linehorn of the Stormwind, which is +1 armor for every allied unit as well. Unfortunately, there's not that many units. I think Tho and Yumiko is actually relying on these elementals to take care of these outside units. Meanwhile, these footmen are going to take care of these acolytes and skeletons. However, you know, there's a lot of footmen, but it's not doing as much damage as I would expected. Maybe it's because this was such an early attack. Either way, 5 elementals. Water elementals are actually a huge pain in the ass, especially at early, I guess, gameplay. If you have 5 of them in your base, yeah, you're kind of facing a lot of damage and a lot of damage to be dealt. Either way, Keep Tech is almost finished for both human players. Tier 2 has just started for WFZ. Meanwhile, 120 is nearly there, completing tier 2. So yeah, I guess that was moderately successful, albeit that both human players probably lost quite a few footmen in that fight. I can see at least 2, 3, I would say at least 3 footmen. There might be more, but you know, we'll just say 3 because we've seen 3 corpses. But what's more important was just delaying that tier 2. We have a Fire Lord out for Yumiko and a Beastmaster out for Tho. This is actually a very cutesy play, as both these human players have chosen 2 very strong summoners each. Fire Lord, obviously a very strong pick with that lava spawn. We could even have 6 ivory towers being placed down, but who knows. Arcane Vault has been completed for both bases, and I would actually expect just mass ivory towers being purchased right here. We have 2 from this Archmage, a 3rd one being picked up. We have these black quill beasts. I mean, you know, it is the map, so might as well just call them that. Lava spawns unfortunately will not get a chance to split up, but oh, actually did they? I have no idea, but it looks like that one didn't get the chance to split. Either way, I mean, a lot of mana has been spent on that attack that I'm not sure how effective a tower rush will be now. Archmage, or at least this one has a lot of mana. This one has, I guess, 1 more elemental, Fire Lord, 1 more spawn, and where's the Beastmaster? Beastmaster, however, on the other hand, is being chased by, I guess, every single unit on the other team. There we go with the Shadowhunter trying to get that, I guess, Hex, but out of range. We have a lot of militia being pulled from Tho. Huh. So it looks like Tho is tending towards going all-in-ish, and Yumiko is just being there for the backup just in case things fail. I guess that's a smart move, but it's not going to be a strong one at that. Blade Master is going to take out this Quill Beast, very close to level 2, but the main important thing is he will spot these militia from Tho. Okay, well, we see those towers being placed down. Let's see it. Yep, towers being placed down. We have a Sparrow Lodge being constructed from 120. It will be completed very, very soon. And let's see this fight in action, I guess. We have a lot of slows coming up, but there we go with the speed scroll coming in from that, I guess, from that other team. Yeah, Blade Master is quickly being focused. We'll get to level 2, and there we go with the Windwalk Strike right there. He will have Critical Strike, and he is going to quaff a healing potion. There we go with the Sacrificial Skull being placed down over the undead, or under the undead units. Fire Lord, hopefully he can get up another spawn. Where is the spawns? That is a lot of towers from Tho, actually. We even have Yumiko placing down a couple of guard towers as well. TP Scroll, probably going to retreat. Oh, he's going to retreat to this place as he wants to take care of those guard towers. This guard tower will be completed, unfortunately. Things are going to be hell for WFZ and 120. We do have Frost Armors actually being casted on units that need it. This Spirit Walker will be able to get his Spirit Links off, but he will probably be taken down very soon. We have only 1 guard tower being completed, which actually surprises me. I'm actually not liking the reaction time from Tho or Yumiko trying to repair those damaged buildings. They should be aware that those towers will be focused, especially after that expenditure of that TP scroll. There we go with another healing wave on that Blade Master. I think the Shadowhunter, oh, he's actually plentiful on mana. He has about 3 waves worth of mana, and we are going to start rebuilding those guard towers. To be fairly honest, I was surprised about the number of towers, but I was even more surprised by, you know, how quickly they were taken down. Either way, this is obviously not going to be left alone for too long. The guard tower has finally been destroyed. Though might need to pull his peasants away. I'm not sure. He has no one. Oh, he has a couple harvesting lumber, but that's pretty much it. These women are trying to do their best. At least they get a peon. That's probably worth it. Either way, Blade Master very close to level 3, and probably could get it after a single kill, but it looks like the human players are going to actually be forced to run away. We do have Spellbreakers stealing those Spirit Links, but there's a lot of human units to actually steal the Spirit Links for. Either way, more towers being placed down from Yumiko. Persistent, but I guess pointless. Either way, we have a lot of strong summon units right now. We don't have Frenzy Beasts, which would be nice, but we do have level 2 elementals from, I guess, both players. Yes, both are level 2, and I don't think, yeah, the Brilliant Sword doesn't really stack. I could expect, I guess, one of those Archmage to respec into Blizzard instead of that redundant Brilliant Aura. Either way, WFZ playing smart, fighting on top of that blight. We can see those Crypt Fiend Focus Fire taking out those Spellbreakers one by one. We do have these two Obsidian statues. One of them is actually out of mana, so do we have tier 3? We have tier 3 on the way, so Destroyers might actually be an answer, as it would actually be a perfect answer against both just these summoned units. There we go with a Lava Spawn split right there, and if these guys get out of hand, we can possibly see 4 Lava Spawns potentially. But I think, oh, I don't know. Nice Deathcore right there, saving that Crypt Fiend. He was kind of hard to kill with that Frost Armor, and now that he's fully, or at least healed back up, it's going to be a little harder as well. Or again. Still going for these guard towers, though finally able to repair in time. Why did he cancel? I am not sure, but this guard tower has been completed, and another split coming up for this one. The downside is, the more you split with those singular lava spawns, the shorter the lifetime will actually be. So, you know, there is a limit on how many times they can split off, on top of, you know, trying to stay alive from these focus fires. They go level 3 on that Shadow Hunter. He'll probably have level 2 not Shadow Wave, Healing Wave. And I'm not sure what Yumiko and Tho is actually thinking of. They're basically chasing each other's armies instead of just trying to take out vital buildings. Either way, this guard tower has been completed. This one is going to start going. Lumber Mill actually going to be placed down, so rather I don't know, insulting? Rather insulting to be harvesting lumber by your opponent's doorstep, I guess. Either way, Beastmaster has been taken out by a TP from the Undead army, and a massive focus fire right there. To be fairly honest, the Orc and Undead players are doing a very nice job fending off Yumiko and Tho's relentless assaults. And it looks like the heroes for the humans are actually gonna run out of juice. Firelord able to spawn another lava spawn if he can actually get that. And there we go with the Destroyer in the air. Destroyer is probably gonna love absorbing just everything from this army. Just absorb the elementals, the spirit links, just everything. We have 2 Destroyers in the air now. That is going to be good. One with 200 mana. Hopefully they can make an impact, but let's see how this will actually turn out, because we have yet to see them fully just going at it. Blade Master halfway to level 4 is actually, yeah, he is going to get surrounded. I'm not sure if he's going to get saved though. Not enough mana for a Windwalk, and yeah, that will not be a saved Blade Master. There we go, the blizzard that I was actually predicting. So yeah, I guess I'm kind of smiling on that one. Blade Master is going to get revived. We will have another Destroyer in the air. Grunt able to survive with 3 health, never mind. Gonna get taken out by the Spellbreakers, and it looks like the Spirit Lodge will be killed off. Huh. So destroyers, even though they're good against the summon unit hero combination, there are still those spellbreakers to deal with, and even though the spellbreakers can't actually attack back against these guys, you know, spellbreakers still can wreck these ground units over here. Either way, Spirit Lodge finally taken out. Though has targeted that mercenary camp. I think he's gonna go and hire some mercenaries with his Cool Beast. Huh. Okay, we can hear a lot of spell steals from these spellbreakers just stealing the Spirit Links. I guess that's kind of bad for 120, as he can no longer replace those Spirit Walkers. Furbolg Shaman will be taken out. He was actually a vital unit in this human composition because he provided great rejuvenations. Oh, Beastmaster taken out again. Yeah, I guess that's not good. That is, I think, the second time the Beastmaster has been taken out. So, though needs to be careful. He can't give away those kills so easily. We have a Satyr Shadow Dancer. These guys, I believe, cast Curse, and that's pretty much it. Okay, so there we go with the Blizzard right over there. Satyr needs to be careful. Probably shouldn't be taken out. Okay, he was taken out. What I was gonna say was probably shouldn't be targeted by that Blizzard. Either way, Yumiko, he has a lot of spellbreakers, as well as Though, but Though I think is tending to lean towards more of these ranged spellcasters instead. Either way, it is working nice for these two players. I'm still not sure if, because I'm still not satisfied with these double arcane sanctums being used in even 2v2s, and it looks like that is going to be changed a little bit as Though is going double workshop and mass flying machines, most likely to counteract those destroyers. So we have 3 destroyers in the air. They are going to absorb a lot of mana from those summon units right there, and they will actually start attacking. Nice Frost Nova. We'll be able to take out the Furbolg Shaman again. Blizzard, yeah, not that great, but it did force the Undead Army to actually retreat. So far, this is, I guess, rather... Oh, don't tell me the Beast... Oh, wow. Though lost the Beastmaster for a 3rd time. Even though WFZ's team is looking rather in danger, they still managed to pick off the Beastmaster constantly. Okay, destroyers really need to be careful right now. There are quite a few flying machines. However, destroyers are also effective against those flying machines, if I might admit, because the splash damage as well. I mean, flying machines deal splash damage, but it's the other way as well. Plus, there's absolutely no way those flying machines can actually regenerate health, so they can pretty much play the trading game right now. A good Blizzard will actually take out most of these peons right there. Okay, we're gonna have another fight. We have 2 Abominations WFZ, but you know, that's not going to be enough to take care of these Spellbreakers, Priests, and Sorceresses. Lava Spawn, hopefully we'll be able to split off into many spawns. I believe he will be able to split off very soon as well. Never mind. It looks like 120 is gonna focus him. Yeah, I think he was able to split, but he just got taken out. Okay, a lot of flying machines in the air. Not enough Crypt Fiends to actually ground them with the web, and I guess WC3 is paying for that because he did lose. I guess now he lost 2 destroyers. We have level 5 on the Archmage for both Archmagi, so we will see those very powerful level 3 elementals if they actually choose to take it. Okay, revival has been heard, I hear, and it is the Blade Master coming back, and hopefully we'll be able to defend his base. However, his base has pretty much been destroyed. I mean, he's back to step 1 basically. He has no tier 2 buildings, and I mean, yeah, that's pretty much like all I can say. Both human players have placed down lumber mills for some reason. Not that any peasants are present. So yeah. Do we have tier 3 from either players? No. 56 food supply and 60 food supply versus, I can't see. I'd be forced to actually change perspective. Beastmaster died for a 4th time. Seriously, I mean, if things come to the worst situation at all, I'd be looking at that Beastmaster's death as, I guess, one of the answers or reasons. That is a lot of flying machines. The worst thing is that though I don't think he has researched the air-to-ground upgrades either. I mean, come on, there's not going to be any destroyers anytime soon. Might as well just utilize them by, you know, giving them the ability to attack ground units. I'm not sure why that is not being done. I believe level 5 Shadow Hunter has been taken out. Is he level 5? I'm not sure. And it looks like the Blade Master also got taken out as well. This looks rather grim for the Orc and Undead player. Even though WFZ has a full base, he doesn't have a gold mine, and he would eventually be facing 2 human players. That is going to be game. Even though WFZ had the highest score, the human players basically, you know, just fixated themselves on 120. So that is game 2. It looks like it's going to be a tied series, and we're going to go into game 3. So yeah, let's go into that right now, or whenever I upload this.